This department is a trailblazer, offering one of the most elite programs of its kind. The Equestrian Science Department houses the largest pooling of students in this university, and our graduates go on to work in a vast range of careers in the equine industry. Our professors offer a plethora of information, experiences, tools, and connections to the industry's leading professionals. We have expanded the department to include a pre-veterinary program, complete with a non-staff veterinarian and a large variety of tools that we would not otherwise see in the college experience. Despite these fantastic additions, the department still struggles with academic success. We need a plan to improve instruction across the department in order to obtain, retain, and release the strongest students into the equine professional industry. This department needs an instructional facelift in two key elements: mind frames and planning. Teachers should believe that it is their role to develop positive relationships in the classroom, staff room, and instructional situations. Presently, teachers have no connection to the students beyond those 100 minutes that they spend in the classroom each week. They don't think that they need to be a part of any other course. They leave little opportunity for collaboration or use of their own knowledge to potentially offer a different perspective of a topic taught in a different course other than their own. Teachers also have a little to offer in the way of building student relationships, which has significantly limited the effectiveness of their instruction as students feel they're unwanted or unimportant to the professors and turn their minds off to the learning. This creates a rift in the department and a significant impact on the quality of instruction in the recent years. We need to include those course collaborations as well as improvement of teacher relationships with students in the classroom if we hope to improve their academic achievement potential. The courses have been revamped, and some of the material within those courses has certainly been updated, but not the way those lessons are delivered to students has not. The rigor relevance scale has had a huge effect on the way material is offered to students in K-12 schooling. Why can't that be the case in college academia? Of course, there's only so much time and energy to be spent on lessons and creativity when we have multiple 16-week courses to plan. But it is proven that students don't learn successfully from rote memorization or PowerPoint-based materials. There needs to be an increased use of multiple learning strategies, adaptation and expansion of material from the student point of view instead of teacher-led learning 100% of the time. Professors need to collaborate with each other once a month to discuss the next series of lessons that they will teach, and have a guest speaker sit in on lectures that they believe they can offer extra insider information on, whether that be a facility management instructor sitting in on the discussion of stable management that's reflecting on the importance of quality manure control, or the dressage instructor joining a Western lesson that's teaching leg yields and shoulder-in maneuvers. To improve student relationships should be fairly simple. Teachers should check in with their students periodically once a week during class or so to check that they're keeping up with coursework if they're struggling to understand specific concepts, and remind them that there's so many materials in the barns or on the course webpage that can help them understand better. Teachers should make it a point to create conversation with their students to instill that level of trust and appreciation for each other. When asked, do the students believe that the climate of the class is fair, empathetic, and trustworthy? Teachers should be able to answer yes, with evidence of their conversation and improved student motivation at the end of a 16-week course. During lesson planning, we should step away from those 20-year-old videos on barn construction and lab wrapping tutorials towards lessons that include tactile use of the 157 horses we have standing outside in those barns. Take the information that they learn in a formal setting one day during lecture hall and adapting that learning in different scenarios and experiments at the barn on the second day of class each week. This would be an excellent utilization of the rigor relevance framework, and it shows an intense improvement of the quality of instruction we offer in our department. Playing with different strategies, giving students a better chance to create memorable and meaningful experiences within our department, that ensures that they graduate with confidence, knowing that they have gathered a plethora of knowledge from their professors and can call on those professors in the future when they need a summer intern, are looking for a horse to lease from the school, or look for a new personal reference when applying for jobs in the professional equine industry. These improvements to instruction will have a massive effect on the quality of our department.